Hi folks, thanks as always for joining me and for all your support, especially everyone over on Patreon, very much appreciated. So today I've gone for a winter scene. I think it's the first winter scene I've done this season. Very simple palette, tried to keep it as sort of economically as I could with the brush strokes. So before I go any further, quick plug of the book. Before I show you the colours, this is Watercolour Paper Made Simple Volume 3. Lots of step-by-step photos in there to guide you through each painting. So that's available on Amazon. Softback, hardback, Kindle. See all the links in the description. So let me show you the palette I've used for this one. So we've got, if I just get it the right way around, we've got ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey. Didn't use crimson on this. Raw sienna, burnt umber and light red, so just 6 colours. Got the large one, Ransonake, use the flat brush for those houses, and then a couple of number 3 rig and then a tiny little rigger for the little details. I'm going to start with just a little bit of water, not too much, because there's not too much sky to blend together. But I might just go with a raw sienna with a little bit of lemon yellow mixed into it as well. Just bright sky. Clean the brush. Now I want a bit of ultramarine. Again, not too much water. A bit of blue on the brush. And I'm just going to just bash that in, something like that. I'm not going to reload the brush. Just going to dot it around, catch any bits of paint dripping down the paper. Just something like that, a bit of that sky colour in the foreground area. So I'm just looking for where the paint's dripping down the paper and just catching it. And just laying down little bits of subtle colour here and there. So that's a very simple sky. Now for some distant trees, so I'm just going to mix them same colours together again. Raw sienna, ultramarine, lemon yellow. I'm about a third of the way up. I'm going to pop in a few trees, keeping them nice and small. Something like that. And they're going further and further away, so I want them nice and really small, the ones in the distance. I'm going to clean the brush. What I might do actually is if I just get the flat brush, go into those same colours, same mix, and just pop in some distant houses. That is very faint. Might need a little bit darker than that, just so it stands out a bit better. So I'm going to put another one. Something like that. Put that roof on. Go down like that. Put a little chimney on the top. Quite a long way away, so I don't want any much detail. That one might have been just a touch too dark. I'm just going to put another one next to it. This one's that. This one's facing us now. Little dot there for some windows. I'm just going to try and scrape one in. Don't know what it's going to look like. We'll just scrape. No, leave it. I'm going to leave it like that, I think. Let's clean the brush. Now I'm switching colours now. I'm giving a bit of burnt umber, light red, just to contrast against those colours. And these are bringing us slightly further forward now. So we're somewhere like that, and then when I want to darken it, I'll just go into some ultramarine. Pop in a few little posts and things up there. Just some little details here, nothing. Let's have this one slightly closer, so I'll put that in a bit bigger. So I'm just putting in the cross pieces, just little fence posts. Right, let's switch over to the other side. I'm going back into a bit of red, a bit of brown. I'm just going to stick this just right by those houses there. Just pushes those houses right back, brings a bit of depth to the scene. And a bit of blue to darken the mix. Just very light touches, trying to get a chisel edge. This ache's pretty well worn now, so I find it more and more difficult trying to get that edge. Might be time soon to switch to a new brush, I think. I want to give the impression there's like a path coming, it's going to sweep round there. So there's, you can see the fence post. If I just push that right out there like that. And then on the left, go for some bigger things growing. And switch to the rigger brush. I'm going to stick a big tree. Something like that. Pop the sort of limbs in first, and then if I just a little bit of colour on the brush, just very, very faintly. Pop that in. Bit of blue, giving the impression of some ice scattered about. Now the thing with these sort of winter scenes, it's very, very easy to overdo. Very easy. So it's all about being as subtle as you can with your strokes. Obviously once we've painted over that white of the paper, which is effectively giving us that snow effect, so you've sort of lost it then. So I'm just getting this paper flat against the board again so I can continue. And what I'm thinking is, I just want a very, very light. I'm just going to do a dab of red and a dab of blue, just very, very light. I'm just going to sweep a path in like that. That's all there is to it. Then it's back to this bit of brown, bit of blue. I might even stick a few more fence posts in actually. Back to the rigger brush, bit of brown, blue, quite dark on there. Again, let's have a big one there. And they obviously get smaller and smaller. Something down there. Let's clean the brush again. I want to get quite a light colour. So I'm just going to a bit of raw sienna. So I think what I need now is a little figure somewhere walking off into the distance. So switching to the tiny little rigger brush. Actually, I just need to make sure that's dry. So let's pop a little man somewhere somewhere down there. And then just next to him, got a little dog. Right then, I need some shadows. So if I pop that one in first, I'll have the shadows coming this way, I think. So I'm doing something like that. If I start off with the 8 brush, I'm going to pop the big one in first. Bit of brown, blue and red. Just mix those together so we sort of get a bluey grey colour. I'm going to imagine there's like a big something just out of shot casting a shadow across there like that. And then the rest of them, let's have something up there. If I then cast shadows from all these fence posts. So, just want that a little bit stronger, it's gone a little bit light. Just try and make them show up a bit more. And all these got little shadows coming off them. I'm going to have a big shadow off this tree. That's sort of coming like that. Something. I think I'm almost there. Switch back to the tiny little brush. I'm just going to have our little bird up in the sky there. Little bits and pieces. And I think I'm going to call that one finished. So let's finish it off with my name down in the corner. Right, let's stick a mount on it and see what it looks like. This is our finished painting, so if we go and have a closer look at it. So the sky, very simple, a bit of raw sienna, lemon yellow, and then a bit of ultramarine all the way around. Lots of sort of white cloudy sections, very, very simply done. And then just reflected some of that sky colour in the foreground below. You see these distant bushes and trees and whatnot, especially the houses as well, using the same colours. The houses put in very, very simply, just the roof and the side, a little chimney up there as well. And then they continue all the way, and then as you can see, as you come slightly closer, the colours going on a little bit stronger, brighter, darker in tone. Same on this left hand side. I've left plenty of unpainted paper to suggest snow. Bit of rigger work there. Popping in the tree, and then a very, very light wash to suggest all the foliage amongst all the twigs and branches. You see these fence posts obviously getting smaller and smaller, up to our little man and his dog there walking in the snow. And then the shadows, looking at it now, I might have been better brushing the shadows in from the right and making them a bit more dramatic, rather than just sort of half-hearted little bit in the corner, I don't know. And then got do a very faint wash to suggest the path leading away to our little figure off towards his little house there in the distance. So that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Remember, lots more videos over on Patreon. Links down below in the description for all the books. You'll see all the materials as well down there if you want to take a look. If you need any paints or whatever, links over onto Amazon. So, as always, very much appreciated for all your support and good wishes. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.